1, 2, 3, eyes on me. We are in the last week or two of plants, and we have a book about flowers. That's the title. Say the title for me. Flowers. Now, the author is Vijaya Bodak. That person, the author, writes the words. Now, there is not an illustrator because the pictures come from a photo. Where do we get a photo from? Camera. Now, you can take pictures from your phone. Your phone has a camera. You can have an actual camera. Yep. So remember on the front title page, these are lilies. And who loves the smell of lilies? You and me both. Ooh, I have a question for Miss Eva. Do you plant lilies in your flower garden? I bet they smell good when they start growing. This is called the table of contents. It tells us what we are going to read about. Just hold on, just wait. My turn. Plants need flowers. Say that. Plants need flowers. Because flowers make seeds for fruits or plants. These are not sunflowers. Flowers come in many colors, shapes, and sizes. Do you remember what Miss Eva told us these flowers are? Let's see if I remember. Black-eyed Susans. Black-eyed Susans. Where are the seeds on these flowers? In the middle of the what? Which part of the flower? Well, hold on a second. What part of the flower is this? Petals. Nice remembering. The seeds are in the middle of the petals. It is not a sunflower. It is a black-eyed Susan. Now, when flowers start growing off the stem, they start as buds. And then the buds open and it becomes a flower. Remember, a bud is like a curled up flower. And then when it opens, it grows and spreads its petals like that. What do you think helps flowers go from buds to flowers? Water, sun, air. One more thing. Bingo, soil, good soil. Now, flowers have something inside them called pollen. Pollen is a little yellow part inside the flower. It's like dust. Some people get sneezy and stuffy noses when there's pollen in the air. But one way flowers spread out and grow other places is the pollen gets carried. You remember what the pollen gets carried by? Pollen and seeds. We read it yesterday. The wind can carry the seeds and the pollen. What else can carry the seeds and the pollen? What else can carry? Hold on. What else can carry the seeds and the pollen? We did air. What else can it land in that moves? Water. Nice remembering. Water, yes. Now, some parts of flowers turn into fruit. Do you remember what these are? These are tomatoes. Before tomatoes are red, they are green. Now, seeds grow inside the fruit. That makes the fruit a, hold on a second, what does it make? What is the fruit? It's something that protects the seeds and carries them. The fruit is a suitcase for the seeds. When the seeds drop into the ground, new plants, flowers, and fruit grow. Now, some plants have very colorful petals, and they attract birds because on the inside is a sweet, the juice that tastes so good for hummingbirds to drink up. It's like a num 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 num. It's called, the juice is called nectar. Say that word, nectar. Now, nectar is, you know how we like honey on our toast or something? Birds like nectar like we like honey.
Like honey.
You don't like honey? That's just bananas. Just wait, just wait. Wait. Too many voices.
Flower.
I'm not ready because the class is not ready. Some flowers have soft petals and they smell good. Roses have soft petals and smell good. Now, the stems of roses have something on them that we have to be careful of. They're called thorns. Say that word. They are pokey. Thorns are pokey, so you have to be careful.
Hi.
Roses can come in many colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, all sorts of colors. I said purple, yeah. All right, another question for Miss Eva, our resident gardener. Do you have roses in your flower garden?
Hoping to plant some this summer.
Oh, Miss Eva's gonna plant some rose bushes this summer. Sitting down on your bottom. Some flowers
Rainbow.
we eat, like
Where all the flowers.
cauliflower. Cauliflower is a white flower. We eat it raw with ranch or cooked with like butter and salt and pepper. Or we eat its cousin that's green, the broccoli. We eat it raw with ranch or steamed or cooked with cheese. Now, I like cheese and broccoli. Kieran, my youngest boy, he tried broccoli and cheese a couple weekends ago and did not like it. No, he just didn't. He only had a couple bites. This is an artichoke. Say this flower's name. Artichokes we can eat. We can dip them in butter after we cook them, but it takes a long time to cook them. They take a long time to cook in a pan of. They take about an hour, Tegan. It's a long time on the stove. They take about as long as beets do. Beets aren't flowers, but beets are vegetables. Beets take a long time to cook because they're so thick and hard. And artichokes take a long time to cook. But people can make dips or sauces from artichokes. And we know we have these kind of fields in Montana of wildflowers. Pretty or plain, large or small, flowers help plants make fruits and seeds. It's like a rainbow, a field of rainbow flowers. Yeah. These are called wildflowers. because they're just out on a field on their own in the open. They don't have somebody like Miss Eva to water them every day. They just grow where they are. These flowers might be different than what Miss Eva or you guys have in your flower garden. But a field of wild flowers is oftentimes many, many, many colors. I see white, purple, pink, yellow, orange. I mean, there's just so many colors. Do you think this field smells good? I think so too. All right. Nope, that's in a field. She has flower boxes or gardens that have walls on them. Bye, Miss Tiffany. Okay, you guys know this next part. You do it for me. When you are ready in 3, 2, 1. We are talking about the parts of a sunflower. Now, in the soil goes the seed. And then down from the seed, reaching down goes the roots. It's like its legs. And up from the roots, stem and leaves. And then at the top of the stem is the flower. Now the flower has 2 parts. Petals and you guys are so stinking smart. I love it. You guys are so smart. It's so awesome. I think you might be smarter than me. That is flowers. Maybe you will grow a flower garden this spring or summer.